it's me, JC, back with another Ceramic Hour live stream. We will be doing some underglazing in this video. Yesterday we started with this little cowboy boot. I'm going to remake a design that I already did. This one is going to have, so we're just going to do like the very basics of it on the stream, and then I'll have to kind of like figure out how to do the design in red. So right now we're just doing like a pink background, a brown, was that like the sole, or like, you know, like the bottom part, and then I was thinking we could work on like a little cow print boot. Right now my shop has a pink cow print, but I was kind of thinking maybe we should do like a more classic one. I was thinking black, because like black cow print is really, I don't know, like that's like the OG, but maybe we'll do like a dark brown, I think. As we kind of like go on and like make more cowboy boots, I definitely will kind of touch on like all the basics, but yeah, I don't want like too many like I don't want like a whole like batch to be like very like neutral, like black, gray, brown. Like I kind of want to just like slowly introduce some more neutral colors, like not too many at once, I guess, if that makes sense. Let me see, what brush do I want? Maybe I'll grab this tiny one. So I think we'll, yeah, just do another layer on this one. I typically do 5 layers of underglaze on my pieces. Most people will just do 3, but I like to have them pretty opaque. So that's why I would generally do like 5. I think a lot of people would probably think that's like overkill. Also, my layers are pretty, they're a bit thin. So I don't know, maybe it kind of evens out to maybe like 4-ish. If somebody else, you know, just did like, I don't know. Let me just kind of like focus a little bit over here by the line. Oops, wow, that was a lot. Okay, a little reminder that the stream will be canceled for the rest of the week because I'll be going into the office. But then I'll be back on Monday. I don't know, we might still be underglazing or glazing next week. I actually have like a lot of things, just like a lot of bisqueware that is ready to be decorated. I don't know. I think I might be a little adventurous and maybe I don't know, try out some different like decorating styles maybe. I don't know, just kind of see how I feel once I actually make a plan for them. Like I really haven't done a whole lot with using wax resist other than like putting it on the bottom. Or I don't know. I mean, you can do different things as a resist. Like you can, some people use like masking tape. Just a minute, let me grab my other brushes. I just remembered I left them by the sink. The ones that we used yesterday. Okay. So I was like, I just used some. Where did they go? Okay. I think maybe we'll let this brown like fourth coat dry and work on our other boot. And then do like the last two coats for the pink, maybe. Okay, so where's my pencil? Let me just kind of, let's see, so we have the heel kind of goes up here. And then I think it just kind of angles down. Kind of like that-ish. So I just want to make sure that I know where I'm putting it. I saw a nice little boot online that had like a black sole and then like a brown cow print. So I think that's what we'll do. I did make a classic boot for my mom. My mom's like she lives on a farm and she used to have horses. She doesn't anymore. And like, I don't know, she just kind of goes with that whole like kind of farm kind of vibe, farmhouse and stuff. So I made her a classic cowboy boot. It was just kind of like a, was it one of my mixes? I don't know. I think it might have just been like this like chocolatey brown. And then I did like that stitch work in my lighter brown, but it's kind of like not as easy to see as I was hoping. I mean, you can see it, but it's not like, it's a bit faint. So I don't know, I'll have to kind of revise that. Like maybe I could make that background color lighter, because I'd like to do some more like just like classic cowboy boots. An idea for my birthday, I asked my mom if she could get me some white cowboy boots, because I've been thinking about it for like a long time, but I'm like, they're probably gonna get like, well, I'm worried that they're going to be hard to clean. Not necessarily like, oh, are they gonna get dirty? Like, yeah, they're gonna get dirty. But like, how hard is it going to be to clean is kind of my question. But I'm like, whatever, I'm just going for it because I think they'd be super cute. And it's something that I have been thinking about for a while. Cowboy boots are like kind of expensive. I mean, kind of like any boots. but I don't typically buy boots either. So, I mean, you know, boots are like usually at least, I mean, 80 is probably like cheap. That's probably like for booties. But then like actual like full size boots are like at least 100. Not surprising if it's like 150, 200, and then 300 is just way too much. That's way too much for boots. At least like in my price range. Let me see. How about we kind of like come up with a design for our little boot? I have like a, let me see. I have Pinterest pulled up. Okay, maybe just kind of, I don't know. I'm not sure why the other boot hasn't sold yet. Because, like, I made 4 boots and I just have 1 now. So I'm kind of like, not including the one I made for my mom, but I'm just kind of like, it's not realistic enough or something. Like, I'm not sure like why. It's also like, it's like a pink cow print, so I feel like that's really trendy right now, you know? So I'm kind of questioning it has very large shapes on it. Let me see, how do I want this to go on here? And this is nothing special. This is just a regular pencil. It should burn off in the kiln with no problems. Although one time I did like, I put a coat of glaze on and then I kind of like marked, it was like a vase. I marked it with the pencil so I knew like how far around to go, you know, for each layer. And I can see the pencil mark, so I'm not entirely sure why. I think it's because it's like in between glaze layers. That's all I can like guess why that's a problem. Because people use pencils on like Bisqueware all the time. You know, on their ceramics, like it's supposed to just burn off in the kiln. Where do I want this shape to go? Actually, geez. I'm actually kind of wondering if we should just put all of the white coats on. I did this earlier, and actually it was really hard. Okay. Sorry. We're just going to do the same thing with the pink one. We're going to do the whole background at once. Actually, I think that would be probably a much better idea. So let me open up my white. brushes. Oh, this is looking kind of weird. I'm gonna stir it. It's kind of like... I don't know why it has like speckles in it. I don't know what the heck is going on there. By the way, underglazes or glazes can grow mold. The only issue there is like if you're allergic to mold, then that could be an issue. Otherwise, it doesn't ruin the glaze or underglaze or anything. So you can still use it. It's usually if they do get moldy, which I don't know if that's what is going on here. It's just kind of being weird with the little speckles. But if it was like mold, you know, like compositionally, there's nothing wrong with using it. It's just like typically if it was moldy, it would be super smelly. Like, I don't know, like a can of farts or something, like, and it's pretty annoying to use because it smells so bad. But otherwise, like, it's not going to, like, change the color of your glaze or anything. You can still use it. Same thing if your clay gets moldy, for any reason. Because when it goes into the kiln, it's just gonna burn off. It's just gonna burn away and shouldn't leave any kind of marks or anything. Like, you probably wouldn't even know there's anything different about it. That's why you can put, you can like draw on it with pencils, because anything that goes into the kiln that is organic will just burn away. So some people will do, like use that as an advantage. I know, like, it's kind of cool. I heard that this one lady teaches like ceramics to like, you know, like elementary kids or whatever. To like get them to like put their name on their pieces. She has them press pasta letters into the piece. Just like little tiny, like, I think they're really small, like little tiny alphabet pasta, and then it just burns away in the kiln, and you don't have to worry about like messy handwriting or anything. Or you could just like have them do like their initials or something. And then like that works out for kids, but I mean, I think I've also seen people use that as like a kind of a decorative element or for some reason. I can't quite remember like what they do. I mean, pasta comes in like all kinds of funky little shapes and stuff. Whoops. So there's like, I don't know, you can make like little patterns or something with it, and then like when it burns away, you can use that and do like an inlay or something. Like put in some underglaze or something into that spot where it was. I don't know, something like that. Or put like a resist into it. Maybe, I don't know. He's over here taking a bath very loudly. She's like, I need to get squeaky clean. Okay. All right, let me see, where are my little stickies? All right, well, we can do our next coat for the black. The brown is still drying, so I just want to give it like a few minutes. Oh wait, I have a hair in my brush. Like a cat hair. Let's see, what is new? Again, if you have an Etsy store, Etsy just did their Etsy up yesterday, and you can watch the video recording. I just Google searched Etsy up 2024 and it comes up. So you can watch the recording. It's only an hour long. They announced the finalists for the Etsy Design Awards, and there wasn't too much that was really new in it. I would say really, otherwise the only new thing is like they talked about a few trends for the holidays that will be coming up, including Halloween, but also like, I don't know if, I don't think they really touched on Thanksgiving trends, but just like any upcoming holidays, they just kind of like touched on trends and anything else that they've kind of been talking about recently. So if you've missed it, they just kind of like very, very briefly talked about the search visibility page that is now on your dashboard. If you are a seller, you can more easily see what aspects might affect your search visibility for your listings. So things like if you are, I don't know, if you have a photo and it's a little bit too dark, they'll like flag it as something that you might want to fix. Just kind of like little helpful suggestions, really. They really did not go into detail about it. I don't know if there really is, if that's needed. I really haven't like looked at it very hard, but I didn't really see that it flagged anything except for a listing that I don't even have active right now. It's like something that I don't even sell anymore. But yeah, they really just like touched on that, and then they said like, oh, we're working on our AI bot, so it like helps us out taking down listings that do not follow our policies, and they kind of like, I don't know, whatever, they like touched on that, and like, because people have been talking about their bot, and like their customer service and stuff. It really wasn't like anything new or like, I don't know. What else are they talking about? I don't even like. They really, I mean, it was pretty short. It was only an hour. I don't know. I don't really think they talked about a lot of things. Congrats to all of the finalists. I was hoping to get a spot, but I didn't. But it's like something on my bucket list that I would like to do sometime. Okay, so now that we have that on here, let me just kind of very quickly clean this brush in my little paint, not paint, my little water cup. Okay, and then let's grab our pink. Get a new layer of that pink on here with a new brush. Maybe this one. Oops. I don't really have that many brushes over here. Okay. Let me see. I think we went horizontally, so we'll go vertically this time. I still have more of those little air plant holders to glaze. I don't know what I want to put on them. I was kind of thinking maybe I have this like, it's like a matte pink. Very like, it's a very soft pink. It kind of looks like this as it is kind of like wet right now. It kind of looks like that ish. I think that'd be kind of cute, because I think that'd be a really lovely color to go with an air plant. The air plant's green. I've had some issues with the glaze. I actually, I think I refired it. Wait. What did I do to it? I don't think I refired it. That's something you can do though. What did I do to it? Now I don't know. I can't remember. But the first piece that I put it on, actually, let me grab this brush again. For the sides, I think it's okay to touch. Okay, now that's gonna bother me because I can't remember what I did to it, because there's like a crack in it. No. Okay, it must have just been like, I think there's a crack in the bottom of the pot, and then okay, I'm getting my things mixed up. Okay, there's a very small crack in the bottom of, it was like a mini vase. it didn't go all the way through to the, like, all the way through the clay to the other side. And then, yeah, I just put that glaze in there and it actually did fill it. You can't always count on glaze to like fill cracks, but I think it's probably just more likely to do that if it is, you know, filling up like a well or something, you know, like is inside the little vase. And then it had like fairly high walls on it, so it would have like dripped down and filled up the bottom portion. So it did end up filling it, but I think, no, it must have been the test tile. Yeah, the test tile of that glaze was like, I don't know why, but it was not thick enough. And I probably put on 3 coats of it. And like, if you ran your fingers across the test tile, like, it was like very scratchy, like basically as if there was no glaze on it. And you know, because if you have glaze on there, like, it's not really going to be like scratchy, even if it is a matte glaze. I mean, you know, it's still gonna have that coating on there. So, okay, so yeah, that was the issue with that one. I think I probably had to do like, maybe like 4, I mean, maybe 5. I might have done 5. I feel like that's possible. Coats of glaze for that pink one, because it was like not nearly enough on the test tile. I feel like, okay, so that sounds like a lot, but if you think about it, if you were brushing on 2 different glazes, I mean, you're probably gonna do at least 2 coats per glaze. So that's 4. I don't know. I think sometimes I do 2 per, but I might do 3 coats per. So, I don't know, somewhere between 4 and 6 for a combo. So, it actually, I don't know, I suppose it probably isn't like, it probably isn't that crazy for like a single glaze coating. Okay. So we have this pink one, and now we're going to do, once the pink dries, we're going to do another coat of pink. And just kind of like wash off some of the underglaze on my hands. Just real quick. Okay. So, okay, so do we have like 2 coats of black? Yeah, we have 2 coats of black, 1 coat of white on this one. Maybe I should lift this a little bit, maybe. Okay. Wow, I hope there is nothing weird about this underglaze. This is like, I actually bought a different white than the one I previously had because I was like, it's white. How could it be different? And they both just say white. They don't say anything like special. Like, I don't know, eggshell white. That would be like a bit more of an off-white. So like, I don't know. It seems like it goes on very, like, it has very thin coats. I don't know. Hopefully there's nothing weird about it. Where's that other brush I had? Oh, maybe it's this one? No, it's not this one. I think I accidentally used the white with the pink glaze. Maybe? I don't know. Okay, we have like 20 minutes, which is not bad. Let me make sure I don't forget to do the sides. I feel like the sides are pretty easy to forget. Okay. Yeah, we can just use a small brush for that, for the sides. Oops. So gloomy out today. I hope it's nice this weekend. I hate that, it just comes with fall, I guess. Just not really having the sun out. I particularly don't like it because I'm always so tired, just in general. Like, I don't need to be like more tired than I already am from like not having the sun out. I just feel so much more like energized if it's sunny and I'm just like ready to do like all the things, like ready to do like cleaning or like, I don't know, like being productive really. Because if it's just like gloomy, I just want to take a nap or watch TV and not be productive in any other way. Okay, so we've got our 2 coats on here. I don't know, the other ones aren't really... No, the other spots that we've been working on are really ready for another coat. What do we have going on? We've got this cat dish. We have... I think we just did like white coats on our chickens. We've got 2 more cowboy boots to work on. I'm trying, you know, I didn't really think about this. I don't know. I feel like normally I'm pretty good at thinking ahead except for like art things. I like to just go with the flow. I don't like having to plan out things. So a bunch of these, we have 2 chickens, a bunny, and a cat that we underglazed with white. And then I was like, yeah, we're going to add some stuff to them. But then I didn't really realize that, like, how am I going to do the eyes? Like, the eyes are usually like, do I have anything? Okay, I have my little turtle here. Like, the eyes are like white, and then they have like black, and then for like the bunnies, I put like a little dot in the corner. But now I'm like, if the background is also white, like, now I'm just like, oh geez, I don't know what I want to do with that. Is this white dry already? Maybe this white is dry. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. But I'm trying to like think about like what I want to do for those before just like finishing those. Well, I do have the cat. I have 2 cats. One of them I'm going to do, it's a black cat, and I was thinking of, you know, giving it green eyes. And then the other cat is white, and I was thinking it would be one of those cats that has like 1 green eye, 1 blue eye. So I could do that. That cat is fine. But it's the other white ones. I'm like, like before, like the animals that I did earlier, they just like, they didn't have like an actual like pupil color. They were just like white. But now I'm like, how should I do this now? But I think I'm going to have to mix up a custom green for the 2 cats, because I don't think any of the ones that I have just straight out of the bottle quite, I don't think they match. I think I might want to add some white or something to it. Okay. I don't know why this black is taking so long to dry. It's really just like that little corner there. We can do another coat of the black also. I hope I bought more black. We're kind of like halfway through this tiny little bottle that I bought. I don't know, the bottles are like pretty cute. They're like cute and tiny. I don't know, I just want to buy like the larger bottles for ones that I know for sure I'm going to use a lot of. I really haven't been doing like underglazing for like a very long time, so I'm still kind of figuring that out. But I also have, I don't know, it's like every time I go to the store, I'm like, I should try out some more underglaze colors. I mean, it's a lot more convenient than having to like mix them, like mix your own colors. And I don't really know why, but like sometimes people are like, even like painters too, are always like against using the colors straight out of the bottle. They're always like, oh, it's so like dull or something. But I'm like, I don't know. I feel like consider it, but like I don't feel like people need to be like pressured to like always mix their colors. Like if that's the color that you wanted, like there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know what people say. They always say like weird things about using like the pre-made colors. Either like if you're talking about like glaze or like underglaze paint. Let's see. I don't know, like I've heard people say like I don't know, I just hear people like bash on using the like pre-made, like the just store-bought glazes, and I'm like, for me, like I don't have the room to be messing around with mixing my own glaze. Like that's not happening. Not right now. I mean, that's definitely fun to do because you obviously there are so many more possibilities that you could find, you know. Glazy, I think, just lists recipes. But like people like bash on like using store-bought glazes, and I'm like, because I don't know, they say things about like, I don't know, that they're boring or something. I don't know. And I'm like, there's nothing wrong with using store-bought glazes. Especially if you're like just getting started, like I don't know, I'm trying to like figure out what I like in glazes. Like before I started just like working on my house, we only had the glazes that they had available for my class at the university, and all of them were just like super dark not colorful. They're all just very dark colors, like rust and like maroon and brown. And I was like, ew. And like the only things that we had were the only ones that I liked really. Well, we did have some, I mean, there were some like really nice deep teal. There's a really nice deep teal that we had. Super hard to photograph for like store, like my shop listings. But it was a really pretty color. But otherwise, a lot of them were just like very, very boring. In my opinion, I was like, I want things to be colorful. I want bright, light colors. And the class didn't have any underglazes, so I never used underglazes at that point either. I was like, I don't know. I mean, I could have bought some at the local store, but I was like really intimidated and like, I don't know, accidentally buying the wrong thing or something. I don't know. Same with, yeah, I think we could buy our own glazes, like if we wanted to, but like I was super intimidated in doing that. I was like, but yeah, I'm just kind of like still figuring out like the kind of like combinations I like and like how you can combine different types of glazes. Like celadons are typically transparent, and when you combine those with other glazes, like what does it do? Or I don't know, like they kind of interact a little differently sometimes. Or I don't know, like some might be more flowy, or I don't know. I don't know, like some might just be really ugly on their own, but are like make really cool combinations with other glazes. So you have to do a lot of like testing with the different combinations that you have to kind of like, I don't know, kind of get to know what they do and like maybe if you can expect anything. But yeah, I like playing with some of the ones that are like transparent are kind of fun because I'll put like an underglaze, you know, as the base coat and then put like that transparent one on top. And it's like, I don't know, you can get some really interesting like combinations in that aspect. Let's see. So I think maybe once this dries, I'm going to do just like a bit of a touch-up coat along the edge for the brown. But otherwise, that one, the coats are done for these two colors. Oh, I've got like 5 minutes. I feel like the white is like in the middle of drying, but I literally can't tell by looking at it. I also wonder if it's concerning that you can still see the pencil marks. Like, why can you still see the pencil marks? We put 3 coats down and you can still see that seems a little concerning. Do I have anything else? This one has, okay, so the other ones have wax resist on them. I don't know. I don't really want to, I don't really want to get started on another one. I'm still trying to figure out like what I want to do with these other two cowboy boots. Maybe I'll remake one of the designs that I already did. Maybe that's boring because this pink one is going to be a remake and then this one's going to be a remake but in brown. I don't know. I have to figure that out, I guess. Well, we only have a few minutes left. So I think I'm just gonna like wash my brushes so they don't have to, so they're not sitting here drying with like underglaze on them, I guess. Okay, and then all of these lids are on tight. Yep, okay. Well, I think we're just gonna chill here and I'm just going to like wash these off. So they'll be ready for me to use if I work on any of this tonight. I don't know if I am. I've kind of been, oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot. Yesterday I bought some molds off eBay. Some slip molds. Super excited about that. I don't plan on doing any slip molds in my apartment, like slip casting in my apartment, because like, I don't know. I just feel like I don't have room for that. Because like, I don't know. You have to have like, just like your liquid clay on hand, and I think you have to use like I don't think you can just water down the clay that you have for slip casting. I think it has to be different. Like there's something different about the formula. I don't actually know for sure, but I feel like I heard that somewhere. I have to look into it. But you know, if you need like a special formula and all of that, I don't know. I don't know how hard it is to just have a bucket of slip clay just ready to go. I'm pretty sure if you're using slip for like attaching pieces together, I don't think there's anything special about that. You know, like when you're attaching the handle to your mug, I think it can just be your regular clay that has been like watered down. I'm pretty sure. I guess I don't actually know, but I feel like I've never heard anybody say anything different about when you use that for attachments. I just use water. Or I don't know. I don't really like having like a little thing of slip that I have to like keep an eye on like off to the side here or anything. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like once I got started, maybe I won't stop and I'll just be like buying tons of molds, and they're very heavy and they're very like they're pretty big. Like I don't know why, but like slip molds are typically like quite a bit larger than you think that they would need to be. I mean, not like a ton, but like sometimes I look at the molds and I'm like, couldn't you guys have saved a little bit more space there? Because it just makes them more heavy and like harder to like pour out. Anyway, sorry for just going off. But I've been searching around for some molds because, I don't know, it's a lot of fun. It's kind of like a treasure hunt type of thing. But I found some on eBay by Alberta's that are used. They come, I don't know why, but these people are selling them separately. They're from separate people on eBay. So it's a container, and the lid is, you have to buy the lid separately from like the body of the container. It's like super annoying. Because you have to pay shipping from all these different places. Like, so the bottom is like supposedly about this big. It's not very big, it's pretty small, and it is like, I think it's supposed to kind of look like a basket. I don't know, whatever, something like that. And then on top, the lids, it has like 3 different lids that you can combine with it. The ones that I bought are a chicken. Oh wait, one of them is pending. But I was looking at, the chicken is one I couldn't find yet. But I got a duck and a bunny lid. And then you just pour out some, however many bottom pieces that you need to go with it. And you have like a cute little set. And it's adorable. So I'm really excited to get those. I just bought the bottom and I think the duck. I think the bunny was pending. Because I sent on eBay, you can like offer a different price. So I think it was still pending. But I really want to get the bunny one, obviously. I love bunnies. And then, I don't know, I guess I'll just have to kind of scour around for the chicken. Each slip mold has like a number associated with it. So you can search that number and, I don't know, sometimes they say who the manufacturer is, and then sometimes they say like the company that like designed it or something. I don't know which of those is which. But whatever information like you already know, like I just put that into eBay and then see if it pulls anything. And yeah, that's how you can buy molds. There are a few places, like I think it's called like something, geez, I don't know, something about Indiana. If you just Google like slipcast molds Indiana, it'll pull up this like super janky website. And some of their things they have pictures for, but they sell their molds brand new. So you don't have to worry about, there are like chips in it or something. The plaster for the molds it's a bit fragile. So sometimes there could be a bit of wear and tear just for using molds for like decades. A lot of molds are pretty old. So it could be nice to buy them brand new if you want to, but I really don't have a ton of ideas of like where to buy them new. I don't think a lot of places like sell new ones. Anyway, thank you so much for joining the live stream. I hope it wasn't too boring. I don't know. I feel like I'm running out of things to talk about. For all of the people on Twitch, be sure to follow along so you know when I am live for videos. I stream Monday through Friday from 1 to 2 p.m. Pacific time. Tomorrow and Friday, our stream will be canceled. I'll be back on Monday. And all the videos are uploaded to YouTube at calieandco. There you can find a whole live stream playlist of all the videos that we've done for the live stream. And we've done like all kinds of things, like other glazing, underglaze videos, carving, shaping pieces. I haven't wheel thrown yet, so all this stuff is hand building, but yeah. And then we have a few tutorials and some other art related videos on the YouTube also. If you want to subscribe, that'd be awesome. Or like the video, leave a comment maybe. Yeah, whatever. So thank you so much for joining, and I will see you guys on Monday. I hope you have a great day and a great weekend, and I'll see you later. All right, bye.